Hey guys, my name is Rob Trent. I am a DP and director based out of LA. And today we're going to be talking about the 10 essential items that are under $50 that I think should be in your kit on every set. These are items that have seriously saved my butt, have gotten me called back to gigs, and have made me more valuable to the team that I'm on, all the way ranging from DPing the shoot to PAing. So these are things that have come from experience and I think will really help you and should be on set with you. So let's get into it. Okay, number one are these bags from Thinktank. These are called their photo cable management bags. And I think this one's like $20 and this one's $25. The small one I have in my kit always actually is in the Pelican with my C70. It just has random little things like monitor mounts. It has HDMI cables, some loose screws that I don't have a case for, or at least the ones that don't fit in the case, an HDMI clamp, just random little things that I use all the time, but you don't want loose in your case. And in the bigger bag, this is where I store my chargers for my types of batteries. So I have two types of chargers in here. The first one is for NPFs, and the second one is for Canon BPA. So for the C70, and this is for my monitor, which takes NPF, and there's a bunch of other accessories that also take NPF. So these cases ensure that I'm not leaving anything behind, like my chargers. I know that if it's packed up in here, I haven't forgotten anything. And this ensures that nothing gets lost in my case. I can always find it super fast, super easy, and know exactly where to look for something when I'm on set. Organization is gonna save your butt and you need to invest in it. I know the bags are a little bit expensive, but seriously, they will change your on-set experience. So number two is gonna be this Carhartt fanny pack. Now, I know you've seen pictures of your dad at Niagara Falls with a bright yellow North Face fanny pack on. This is not that. It's black. You gotta tape off the zippers with gaff tape so it doesn't make as much noise, but this thing goes everywhere with me. It carries your essentials, you're good to go, you know where stuff is. I put everything in here from a TV remote for a practical TV on set to a snack. Everything is in here and I carry it around, never lose anything, it's perfect. So let me show you what I carry inside my fanny pack on kind of a regular basis. It changes per set, but these are the basic things that are always in there. First, some chapstick. You don't want chapped lips, it's never a good look. Next, a Smallrig tool. So I'm gonna talk about this later, but a camera tool of any type that you like is essential to have in this bag. Next, any type of pocket knife. Sometimes you just need to open something or cut something, whatever, you need to have it in there. A hair tie. If you have long hair like me, you can't just be running around set with your hair down, out. Can't do it, it's not professional. Doesn't make you work faster. This will. Keep it in the bag. And last, you always have to carry a snack. Doesn't matter what it is, but I think I know where this one came from.
Don't do it, bro. Keeping it healthy.
Okay, number three, as I mentioned just a little bit ago, is a camera multi-tool. So I have two here. This is a Red Digital Cinema tool, and this is just a regular Smallrig tool. So these things have all the Allen keys and little flat coin things that are on the bottom of tripod plates, you know what I'm talking about. And they will come in handy, they will save your butt. You always need to have one of these either in your pocket or in your fanny pack, whatever you're gonna carry. The amount of times I get asked for one of these on and off set. I was off-roading the other day and I got asked for a red tool. So keep one of these on you at all times. Honestly, I prefer the Smallrig tool. I don't know if it's just that it has less things on it, but it seems that I just prefer to have this in my pocket. It's also a little bit smaller. I will say that it is not as high quality as the red tool. I've actually snapped one of these before, just one of the pieces snapped and I had to just buy another one. You know, there's nothing you can really do. But I have never seen a red tool snap. They honestly are just built a little bit better and they're about the same price. So maybe pick up both, that's what I do, but you need to have one of these in all of your bags. It doesn't matter if it's a Pelican, if it's a bag, if it's, your fanny pack, whatever, you need to have one of these with you at all times because it will save your butt. Number four, bungee ties. So some people like the bongo ties. I would consider these more like bungee ties. I don't know. They're useful, and an added bonus is that if you buy the Thinktank bags, these actually come with them. So these are great tools. Once again, organization is key and it will save you on set. Number five, This one is pretty niche, but I promise you will use them. It is a baby pin to 1/4-20 adapter right here, and I use them all the time. This is, again, one of those things you need to put in every bag because they're cheap and they come in handy all the time. You can use these to secure a director's monitor to a C-stand, a lightweight camera for an overhead shot, which is what I do sometimes. Anything involving a C-stand or a baby pin, one of these will come in handy at some point. I have now had 2 experiences where having one of these things in my bag has, first time, saved the shot. We could not have done it without it. And number 2, has gotten me very noticed on set because the director didn't have to carry around his monitor. We could go ahead and put it on a C-stand for him, and it got me noticed, and I do work with those people all the time now. So you need to have these little tiny things in your bag and around. Now, one disclaimer I will give is that this is not really a professional piece of equipment. Like, there is stuff that's designed to do this job better than this can. It's just a 1/4-20. These are not the strongest mounts, but use it within reason and you'll be good to go. I promise you'll use it and you'll be so happy you had them. They're like $12. Okay, number 6 is a 5-in-1 reflector. Let me want a little extra bounce going on here. There we go. And you want some neg fill on this side. Bam. You need to have one of these things. It has a silver bounce, it has a neg fill, it has a white bounce, I think a gold bounce, and the best part is diffusion. So you are gonna use this all the time. They're $40. You need to pick one up. Just carry it with you wherever you go. They fold up really nice and easy. Let me see if I can. Just like one of those things in your car. They fold up, they come with a bag. You will use it all the time, and they're good to have around. Number 7 are grip clamps. These things are like literally $1 at Home Depot, and you use them on every set. I'm serious, every set you can find some of these grip clamps laying around being used, and once again, they're literally $1 at Home Depot. I have some linked down below, just like everything else in this video will be linked down below, but you can get them super cheap at Home Depot. So go ahead, run out, get at least 4 of them, and you'll be good to go. Number 8 is an acrylic mirror. So all this thing is a 12-inch mirror that has been epoxied to a wall mount baby pin, and you can literally just bounce light off of it and make it look like whatever you want. So this was DSLR video shooter's idea. So I'll link his video down below on, a more detailed version of how to make it and how it's used. But this thing has upped my lighting game so much. Honestly, it's like an essential part of my kit that I bring to every shoot now, and people love it and think it's super cool. It's kind of like a cheaper way to get the Aputure spotlight mount, which is like $500. So this can kind of help you out for like 40 or 50 bucks, whatever it is. I have all the parts listed down below that I got, and it works great. I will say that I have had it fall one time, and I wouldn't put this over anyone's head because it can fall. Like, it's just epoxy. It's not really like a piece of film gear. There are mirrors out there that are meant for film, and they're like super expensive. I think it's called Light Bridge. So you can do your own research on that. But if you're not putting this over anyone's head and, kind of keeping it out of the way, you'll be totally good to go. I seriously love it. You should build yourself one. Number 9 is also being used right now with the mirror. It is the Aputure barn door set. I know this is a little bit more than $50, but it does go on sale sometimes, so be on lookout for that. And even though it is expensive, all the things that it comes with are really good, and the whole system works together very well. So this barn door set comes with obviously the barn doors, but it also comes with a magnetic gel holder and a honeycomb grid that is at 30 degrees. So if you want to focus your light more and then use the flags to cut, then you can totally do that. Also, my favorite part of this barn door set is that it comes with a kind of reflector-esque thing, but it's just black on the inside. There's no actual reflection happening. So when you point it at something like the mirror we talked about last, you'll get clean shadows. The problem with the hyper reflectors and things like that is that they bounce around so much inside the cone of the reflector that it'll give you like a double or a triple shadow, and you won't really be able to tell what's going on with the thing you're bouncing it off. So like for me, you can see that there are kind of some lines in that I've put on with electrical tape. You wouldn't be able to see that with the hyper reflector. So pick this up if you're using anything like a single point source light. They're kind of essential to have, and you'll use it all the time. It's very worth it. And they don't really break. So you're kind of good to go. Number 10 is a good water bottle, which I know kind of sounds like a joke, but I'm completely serious. If you don't drink water on set, you will do a worse job. Part of being a filmmaker or DP or camera op, whatever you're gonna be, is taking care of your body. It really is the most important tool that we have, because how are we supposed to operate a camera all day long if our body is in bad health? So keep yourself cool, keep yourself hydrated. I promise that your work will be better. You'll be more focused and able to execute better on set. I also recommend getting one that has a screw-on cap on it. You don't want any water leaking around camera gear or anything like that. You should never put your water near the camera car or near your camera gear, but it does give you an extra layer of security. I've linked one down below that is great. I'm a fan of Yeti stuff, and I think they're great products. So as a bonus item, I'm gonna throw this in. I know it goes above the $50. I think it's like probably around $80 if you don't get it on sale. Personally, I bought mine on sale. I've seen it go on sale like 3 times since I've bought mine, which was only a few months ago. So keep an eye out for it, but it is a pro grade SD card reader. So if you're doing any DIT on set or after the shoot, that's your main job, whatever, you need to have good readers that are also fast. You can have a reader, like a lot of the USB-C dongles will not read up to the speed of the card. So your data transfers are gonna go way slower, and they're also less reliable over the span of time that it's taking. If it's a shorter amount of time, there's less chance for things to go wrong. So I really like these. I keep it in this little pouch. I'll also link this down below. It's great. It's just like a little cable pouch, whatever. But get a good SD card reader. This one also has CFast on it if you're shooting on something that shoots to CFast media. You'll love it. I know a lot of people that use them. They're super reliable and they're worth the money. All right, guys, that wraps up the 10 items that I think are essential to have in your kit that also happen to be under or around $50. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did and you learned something, hit the subscribe button and the like button, because there will be more of these to come. And let me know if there's any videos that you guys would like to see. If you want to see how I built my mirror, or if you want to see how I did this lighting setup. By the way, here's the lighting diagram for it. I think I'm gonna start doing those for most of these videos. For a lot of them, it's kind of the same, so maybe I'll just throw up the same one. But yeah, let me know if there's any videos that you guys wanna see. If you have any questions about the C70 or being on set or anything like that. Even audio, I went to school for audio. So let me know what videos you guys would like to see from me, and I will do my best to get them done, and with a lot of the knowledge that I've collected over my time in video. And if I don't know, I'll ask someone who does. So thank you guys very much. Once again, I've linked everything down below that was mentioned in this video. So hope you guys enjoy, and hope it makes your filmmaking easier and better. Peace.